Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome back to Armstrongs Army. If you're not caught up with this series, go back, check out the playlist, get yourself caught up, and then of course welcome to today's episode. Today we've got some huge news, we've got some huge stuff to talk about, and we will talk about it very shortly. Just want to firstly talk about Dazelle. We did take him as the CDM option. Obviously he plays centre mid for us, but the CDM option in the evolutions tree graph, whatever you want to call it. So Dazelle is going to be coming in as our option to upgrade and will eventually be a 75 rated centre mid. I did start some of this off video and stuff, and I was talking about this on stream, and I did some on stream as well, but basically doing a lot of his stuff in squad battles just means that it's a bit quicker and a bit easier for me during the series, especially when evolutions are coming thick and fast. Talking of which, we have a lot to go over. We still have the left back one to upgrade for Pau, and that is going to have to be the next one I do because I haven't got long to start that. But let's look at the new ones. So obviously Dazelle is going to go up to this beautiful 75 rated card here, and that did cost me 75,000 coins as well. So if I'm not committed to this series, I don't know how to commit even more. But we do still have the slide tackle one, which will, as I said, be going on the one and the only Kenneth Pau. His card looks pretty decent, nice 75 rated card, and gets a nice little pace, passing, dribbling, defense and physicality boost. And again, for me, it looks like a decent little left back. So he will be the next thing because we have to unlock him within 6 days. Okay, so I do have to start that relatively soon. After that, however, we have, I was so upset when I couldn't put him in for the right back one, but for the centre back one, we can upgrade Aussie Kakai. He will also go up to a 75 rated card, 80 pace, up to 57 defending, 73 dribbling and 74 defense as well. I'm very happy with that. Just means that he again just keeps improving and the squad gets better and better, and that's obviously what we want to see. But the one that I'm sure you all thought about as soon as I said, oh, there's other ones to talk about, is this one. Without a shadow of a doubt, boys, we can upgrade Armstrong from a 63 to a 74 rated striker, and his card actually starts to look very good as well. I really do hope we can get this done sooner rather than later. It also gives him the finesse shot trait, which is huge because finesse plus for me is one of, if not the most broken playstyles in the game. But giving him that finesse playstyle just means those finesse shots are going to be even better, and they're the kind of things that at the moment his card is missing. It's, you know, those are the chances you don't quite finish, but as soon as this guy gets this boost, you can see his pace is through the roof. The shooting's nice as well. And with the Hunter Chem style, he goes up to 80 shooting, above 90 pace. It's things you love to see. Agility, balance is slowly getting up there. 94 strength, 94 jumping. It all starts to look a bit good, boys. So we've got a lot of exciting Evos to work through. That is going to cost me 50,000 coins, and I'm in the process of trying to get back the coins because A, I spent 75,000 coins doing Dazelle, and B, I've spent the rest of my coins finishing off the Heung-min Son for my main team. But today, to get Dazelle up to a 71, we need to play 2 matches in the Evo Lounge. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start playing those games. If we get some rage quits and stuff, I'll throw some more games in there. But without further ado, let's get into the first game. As we go into game number 1, it's just worth remembering, obviously, I just need to play these. I don't need to win them. So if I do start getting my ass absolutely handed to me, it's not the end of the world. I just have to play these games. But this guy, by the looks of things, running what is a Dortmund 11. I don't recognize the keeper, but I think that's a Dortmund 11. But Dortmund versus QPR, I mean, on paper, there's only one winner here. But let's see if we can flip the script a little bit, boys. Come on, you R's. Paul Smith, lovely bit of R1 dribbling here. Going to try and play it through to Armstrong. What I need to remember is Armstrong isn't that bougie card that I was talking about earlier. We get it into Aurora nice and early. Schlotterbeck with a good tackle there. Unfortunate, I couldn't quite get the shot away because that would have been really nice. Ethan Laird now going to bring this ball forward. We're going to have to look up and find Smith. Does so. And now the turn inside here. Armstrong going to try and take it past Hummels. Isn't going to be able to. Aurora on that left foot. Mayer brings out the save. But Willock with the tap in there. Not many people do golden goal. And I think that's mainly because it's not win. It is just play objectives. I think if it was golden goal, maybe some people would consider it. But I'd be surprised if too many people did it when it's just play rather than win objectives. So let's hopefully get a bit more of a lead here. A 1-goal lead I'm very happy with, but if we can just push on a bit more and increase that lead, that'd be lovely. And I was going to say maybe a quick double there, but it wasn't quite to be. Well, Paul Smith with a lovely bit of footwork takes it past Benzabiani here, and he's going to look inside, find Aurora, up into Armstrong. Armstrong going to try and take it past Hummels, does so, left foot, Mayer with a good save. I need to remember that actually he's moving his keeper. And if I remember that, I think we've got some goals in us here, boys. Because I think if I just remember that he moves the keeper and I hit it the right way, who knows? But we're looking pretty good so far. Adeyemi brings it forward. Clark Salter knocks it past him. Adeyemi with the strike. I'm not entirely sure how it sort of went past Begovic. It kind of looked like it went through him a little bit, but I think it went over the diving Asmir, and it does find the back of the net. 1-1. Slightly disappointing because we played really well. Oh, this could be a good chance for him to get a very quick brace, and it looks likely. Adeyemi's going to play it inside. Clark Salter with a fantastic defensive clearance here. Well done, Jake. Armstrong now going to play it back here to Aroha. Aroha going to try and find the ball back to Armstrong. I'm not entirely sure what I was trying, but I kind of asked for the pass before it kind of got blocked off. So it is a little bit disappointing there, but Ethan Laird, good physicality, doesn't quite win it though. Ozzy Kakai steps in really well. Ethan Laird's going to get back. Let's make sure we don't give away anything silly here or give like a little freebie chance. Oh, it does go over the top of Laird and Ozzy. And it's a simple tap in 2-1. Just at that, the game's been turned around. I know that there isn't really anything lying on this game. You know, there isn't like a, you know, I need to win, otherwise the Dazelle stuff doesn't count. But I don't like losing games. And don't forget, of course, wins means that we can bring players either onto the bench or from the bench to the starting 11. So there are still things to kind of be earned here. So I'm not going to just half-arse it just because, oh, I don't need to win the games for the evolution. I still want to get these wins, boys. Paul Smith inside to Aroha. Lovely bit of dribbling from Aroha into Chrissy Willock. And Willock there is going to be just offside. That's so unfortunate. Nearly bags himself a brace. It's the Willock that we'd love to see in real life. But confidence and lack of game time because of said lack of confidence is just holding him back at the moment. Oh, this is bad here. It's going to be Marlon through one-on-one. Asmir Begovic going to try and come out. Ozzy Kaka with a good block. Laird and Begovic tackling each other. Jesus, boys, sort it out. Nice bit of play here. Willock into Armstrong. Armstrong not really getting too many chances of his own, but I'm going to try and make one for him here. Runs into Ben Spiani. Wins it back, though. Hits it at Mayer. Aroha gets the pick up, boys. It's 2-2. I was all over the gaff here. I was following the ball wherever it went, but 2-2 on the stroke of half-time. We're going to make our usual changes. We're going to bring on probably bring on Eze and Kelly, actually. I think both make sense. Willock's been absolutely phenomenal, so I don't really want to lose him, but so is Aroha. I don't know why he's captain. It should probably be Armstrong, makes the most sense, but I think the play, boys, is going to be, I'll take off. I'm going to have to, I don't think I can take Dazelle off, can I? I don't know, actually, but I'm not too sure. Regardless, Aroha is going to come off. It's going to be for Eze. We'll bring on Fur. I'll leave Kelly as a late addition because the pace of Smith is still pretty crucial to have, and Willock's been so good, so I'll just make those two changes for now. It might end up being that Kelly comes on as a left mid with that finesse plus. I think she's got finesse plus. She's got something. Actually, it might be the crosses. That might be what I'm thinking of, but just those two changes, see if it's enough. Eze just going to bring this ball forward out to Chris Willock, who, as I said previously, having a very good game so far. He's also really stepping up at the moment in the QPR career mode, if you guys are watching that too. So let's just see if we can maybe make a bit of space here with Willock. Going to have to turn and find Kenneth Powell. Not doing your Evo yet, my friend, but we're getting there. Powell's going to put that ball into an area. It's at Ryerson. Nothing from it, boys. Oh, Ozzy Kakai, change to Laird. Oh, it changed to Laird far too late. Begovic makes a save. That ball could have gone anywhere off of Clark Salter, but I tried to change to Laird because I think Laird would have got there, but it changed so late to him that it didn't make a difference. Kenneth Powell, off your face. Cheers, my friend. Got to be a little bit careful here. Ben Sabiani on the overlap. It's going to, I was going to say he's going to play it inside, but thankfully Clark Salter's equal to it. Leroy Fur now going to look out wide and find Smith. Lovely little ball roll to take it past one. Smith looks up again, finds Armstrong. Armstrong's going to take his time, find the space into Abiri. Eze finds the shot, hits the post. Hummels hits the bar. Eze hits it. I don't know what's gone on there, but it's not gone in the goal. Ethan Laird going to try and bring this forward. Honestly, his pace at right back is fantastic. I'm so glad we went with Laird because he really does just offer so much in front of goal. And now Abirieze is going to hit it across the goal. Mayer with a great save. 74 rated keeper, and he has been fantastic. We have talked time and time again about just how good Begovic is, but Mayer has been really good as well. Maybe it's time for the silver goalkeepers to rise up and cause some problems. Or Marlon going to run inside. I can't close him down with Laird. I couldn't catch him with Clark Salter. Those situations there where it kind of feels like your fullback or centre-back should be able to get them, but neither can, is quite jarring. It's quite annoying, but there's not too much you can do about it, really, is there? Ball with Eze. Eze's going to try and find... Oh, I wanted to find Willock, but instead he finds Armstrong. Armstrong can't find Smith. And it's another chance that really does go wanting, and it's not good enough, I don't think. But a good tackle there from Fur. Try and keep this alive here. Smith finds Willock. Willock, oh, again... That last pass lets me down. Lovely ball through here. Laird is not going to catch Adeyemi. He's far too quick. I've brought Begovic out. I've given him the easy goal. And he's going to take it 4-2. And I'm going to make that one change. Smith is going to go over to the left. Willock's been great, but just got to keep that pace on. I'm going to bring on Kelly. I could bring on Jolek. You know what? I'm not going to for now. We'll just keep what we've got. But Kelly on for Willock. No reason other than just fresh legs. And obviously Kelly is a great player. He's come on and been fantastic for us in other episodes. So let's just crack on. And if we can somehow turn this around, great. But it's not the end of the world. Like I say, obviously I will play for wins because I'm not going to play to not get wins. I'm going to play to try and win as many games as we can, boys. Because at the end of the day, if we can bring Abirieze into the starting 11, imagine how sick that would be. Why did Smith not shoot when I've asked? Don't want to talk about it. Going to get the ball to Smith here. Going to turn inside of Hummels. Going to try and play it across to Kelly. These passes are what let me down. I talk about sometimes how inconsistent passing is, but these through balls that feel like they're relatively simple, or maybe just, you know, need to just get past that one player, and they're just not doing it right now. And that's a very easy goal for him there. I forget the guy's name, the guy from Dortmund, Moikoko, I think that's his name, makes it 5. Disappointing, boys, disappointing. Paul Smith inside now to Abire. Abire gets absolutely manhandled. Didn't know we were playing rugby, but the ball is still alive. Armstrong can't quite get that last touch. I was just going to hit it. I won't lie to you. I was just going to try and shoot. I didn't think it was going to go in, but I thought I'd try it. Oh, lovely run there from Kelly. I just tried that little, you know, R2 knock on and see if you could just get past the players, and she did so fantastically well. Tries to find Armstrong, does so, but it's a good block in the end from the defender. That was a really nice bit of play from Chloe Kelly. That was a very impressive dribble. I've taken that far too quickly. Can Kelly maybe get something from this? See if I can just open it up onto her right foot. Have a shot. It's wide of the post, and I think that's going to be all she wrote, boys. Last chance of the game here is going to fall our opponent's way, and probably, I was going to say, the attempt of a sweat at the very least was there. Clark sort of gets it clear, and that is going to be full-time. 5-2, disappointing. We played some really nice football at times. First half, we looked pretty decent, had some good little moments, obviously took the lead, but has to be said, as soon as he got his nose in front, he was relatively comfortable and made it look pretty convincing. No win in the first game, but again, not the end of the world. Obviously, a win would still be lovely because, boys, you better know that if we get a win, one of these two are coming straight into that starting 11. It's pretty obvious to see. So as soon as we can get a dub under our belts, that is going to be what happens. So let's just jump into game number 2 and hope that we can get something. Just as we load into game number 2, and I will touch on this again at the end of the video, let me know in the comments if you would be happy with me finishing Dazelle and Pau off video so that in the next episode we can just start the upgrade stuff for Armstrong. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that, because I don't want to do it if you guys aren't happy with it, but it's a lot of games for that Armstrong upgrade. It's 18 matches, and with most of those probably people wanting me to do them in the series and on video, it's worth me knowing, because obviously I have a finite amount of time that I can do him and then Aussie Kakai's upgrade. So let me know in the comments, and I will touch on that again at the end of the video as well, just as a little, like, you know, finishing comments for the video too. But let's get into this game. This guy had a pretty nice team. That Aubameyang up front is a bit of a problem. Icon Veron as well. I'm going to assume maybe he was a touch unlucky and got him in the Icon SBC. But we'll find out if he's any good. I've seen a fair few people having packed him, but I haven't played against one, so I guess we'll find out here. And it's a good start here for him. Thank you, Asmir Begovic. Paul Smith, lovely touch there to take it through. And Armstrong, just going to let it run. Going to try and take on Tomori. That is going to be a big, difficult opponent to take past. Tomori, what is it, 86 pace I think he's got? No, thank you. Oh, lovely pass in. Coman is going to have this. Oh, I was going to say, there's no one in the middle to sweat it to, but Aubameyang did appear. And my man, there's no need. Aurora now inside to Armstrong. Armstrong's just going to take his time. Just going to take our time here. What would be great is if I can get the next goal. Definitely going to pause for him, just because, you know, maybe he doesn't want to play a full game, and maybe that was his option. Laird is going to have an audacious effort because he did have Lloris off the line, but Paul Smith is going to pick it up again. Can he take it past Tomori? Not quite. I think he's one of the only players I got on the pitch that's actually quicker than Tomori, but I don't think that's going to make much of a difference because the pace is what, a difference of 2, and I imagine he's probably got a chem style on Tomori. Dazelle on the ball now, going to look up and find a lovely pass to Willock, who's going to try and play it into Armstrong. Little bit of luck with it coming all the way through now. Aurora going to put it onto his left, have the strike, finds the back of the net, and boys, I'm assuming he doesn't want to play anymore, so I'll give him a little pause. And it turns out, no, he didn't want to play. And mate, I won't lie to you, as I say, I don't need the wins, I just need the games played. So Aurora gets a cheeky upgrade. I mean, Dazelle gets a cheeky upgrade. Thank you very much. 71 rated Dazelle, in you go, with a little cheeky boost to passing and I think defending. Yeah, he does get a couple of little boosts to both of those. So now we have to win 3 squad battle games, 5 assists in squad battles as well, and win 2 evos. So because we had a rage quit, I'll do 1 more cheeky game of evos. I don't want to leave you guys short. I don't think I should count that rage quit as a win because technically he was trying to pause for me to leave. I didn't. So I don't think we can count that as a win, boys, but that's a very nice team for this. I think it's a max rating stuff, right? And I think 86 is the highest you can have. And he's got himself an Ed Militao in there. I reckon he's going to be the kind of person that looks at this team and is absolutely licking his lips, boys. Let's try and cause a bit of an upset. And again, a win, although it's not needed, would be nice. Aurora into Smith. Smith going to try and find the pass to Armstrong. Those last passes, those last 3 balls, they're what I keep messing up, man. They're holding me back. Willock, lovely tackle there. Aurora, again, little through ball. Armstrong, acres of space. I'm going at that close post. Oh, and I don't find the back of the net. We hit it wide. Oh, Kolomwani with the ball in a really good spot here. Going to have to try and change to Powell. Thankfully, the cross came in, but thankfully, although it was in a good area, none of his teammates were to make the most of that. And Smith now going to try that ball out to Willock. Lovely ball. Good little first touch there. And, okay, never mind. Armstrong with the ball in a decent spot. Going to look up and find Smith. Smith now going to run it at the keeper. Boys, if we could finish, we'd be lethal, but we cannot finish. Got to be a little bit careful here. Again, we get a little bit lucky to block that off and not let that lead to something problematic. But I'm just giving the ball away in silly moments and not really letting myself build on opportunities because I'm wasting possession too often. But Aurora here actually has a decent bit of space to run into. Ed Militao's going to try and close him down. Aurora into Armstrong. Armstrong with the strike. It's nearly posting out, but it's posting in. Armstrong makes it 1-0. Lovely stuff, boys. For the second time, we take the lead in today's episode, but this time we need to hold on to it and actually build on the lead would be lovely. Paul Smith takes it past one man here. Paul Smith again. Going to look up, find Aurora. Aurora into Armstrong. This time cross the goal. And Lloris gets down well to it and makes the save. But it's not quite clear. Oh, they're just going to get it out. But we're looking good. Again, we probably should be a couple of goals up, but we've wasted chances. Aussie Kakai, lovely ball into Armstrong. Armstrong's going to play it first time to Willock to try and draw the players away from him. Works perfectly well. Lloris with another great save. This is why I cannot wait to get this plus 11 on Sinclair Armstrong because oh bloody my boys, it is going to be absolutely huge getting his shooting finally properly boosted because chances like that, one-on-ones like that, I've got to be scoring. But let's not forget, I am using a bronze striker, you know, so things like that are going to be problematic until he gets a healthy boost. 72 shooting hopefully will be a different story, boys. Molina with the ball out wide here. Willock's going to try and close him down. Does so. Thankfully, we get that ball away initially, but it's not over just yet. Kolomwani's going to bring it inside. Lovely tackle in the end there. I'm not sure who actually came across. I wasn't really paying attention as to who. I was just making sure that someone did, and thankfully someone did because that would have been problematic and it would have been 1-1. But here we are, led. Bursting down this right-hand side here. Going to slow it down, and then I'm going to take it past the man. Going to look up, find Aurora. Oh, I needed it on his left. I was just going to turn afterwards, but maybe messed around on the ball a little too much. Paul here with Kolomwani. He's going to probably look up and try and find that pass he could have done. I got a little bit lucky that he didn't there. Malakia with a great ball in. Oh, Kenneth Powell gets the first touch. Begovic, I don't know what you're doing twice there, mate, but thankfully you saved it. It didn't go in. That's what matters. Let's just try and make sure that we don't give away anything silly here from this corner. Edge of the box. Aussie, that's yours. Well done, mate. Andre Dazelle picks this up outside to Willock, who's going to play it into Armstrong. Willock, mate, make me a run, please and thank you. Lovely ball there from Armstrong into Chris Willock. Willock now going to look down, find Aurora on his weaker foot. Oh, Lloris with a save. I should have Travellaed a Travella, and I think we have a goal there. Going to play this one short this time. We're going to play it to Willock, who's going to try and turn his man. Does so initially. Kenneth Powell. It's not really a great cross for me. Not really sure what I was trying there, but I won't be trying it again. It's half time. It's 1-0. It's been scrappy. He could have easily scored a goal or two. I definitely feel like we could be 3 or 4-0 up. I won't lie to you, but these things happen. His Lloris is having a very, very good game. We've had 6 shots. He apparently hasn't had a single shot. That is very, very interesting. You know what? If ever a game has been absolutely crying out for these super subs, this is the game. This is the game. Fur, Eze, Kelly, one of you is going to secure your place in this starting 11. if you come on and do what I know you can do. Be the game winners that I know you are. Come on, boys. The Armstrong Army, this could be a very, very big win. Kelly takes it past one. Lovely stuff here from Chloe Kelly. She's going to keep running. A little ball roll inside. Abire Eze. That's the quality that we've been missing, boys. That is the quality we've been missing. And I'm telling you now, boys, I can get that man in our starting 11. We are beyond joking. It is absolutely, trust me, going to be curtains for a lot of teams going forward if I can get this man in the team, because he is so good. Go on, get there. Kenneth Powell does fantastically well against Melina. Can't quite keep it ahead of Rafinha as well, but that is phenomenal defending to get back there and actually stop that attack the way he did, because that could have been a big problem. Kelly inside now to Armstrong. Armstrong, can he take it past Eder Militao? I did try the pass, the option there to get it to Eze and let him do his thing was there, but the series is still about Armstrong, and I still, at every opportunity that I can, will be improving and trying to score with Armstrong. I can hand on heart promise you that. But Chloe Kelly now bringing this ball forward into Armstrong. It's a bit of a dud pass, that one. Rafinha here up against Kenneth Powell. Rafinha's going to have a great first touch, but the shot, thankfully, is straight at Asmir. Chloe Kelly takes it past one. Takes it just about past the second, but absolutely gets wiped out in the meantime. Eder Militao on a yellow. I'm absolutely okay with that, because that means that he has got to be careful with his Militao, and he seems a little bit slide happy right now. And you know what? This could be a really good opportunity, I was going to say, to slowly work our way towards his goal, maybe getting a couple of yellow cards for him in the process. Gakpo, I think that was picking up the yellow this time. I doubt that's going to be a red card or anything daft like that. It is only a yellow. We're going to get this ball here. We're going to have Armstrong run over the ball, okay? That's the plan here. Armstrong is going to run over it. Chloe Kelly's going to lay it off to him. Get it into our man Sinclair. Take it past that wall. Lovely stuff. Get it into the box. Sinclair Armstrong. Close post. I kind of wanted it towards the far post. That's okay. I'm going to play this outwards here, so he can't bring his Lloris out. Leroy Fer, get that back in the area. Never mind, mate. I think this is a real good opportunity for us, boys, to maybe, if we can get a third, I think that will be curtains. Chloe Kelly, look, her R1 dribbling is an absolute cheat code. Eze finds Armstrong. Armstrong onto his right, finds the back of the net. Sinclair Armstrong, mate, take a bow, lad. 3-0. And I'm telling you, boys, this addition to our starting 11 could be absolutely huge. Bringing in someone like Kelly, someone like Eze, it's going to be absolutely massive, lads. Armstrong with a chance to try and bring this away here. I was going to say, I reckon he's going to slide in, and he does eventually. Not quite when I thought he was going to, but Kelly absolutely gets the beating there of Hernandez. It's going to drop now to Abire Eze, one-on-one. I was going to say he doesn't miss those, but I have in fact missed those. But Tazelle keeps it alive. Sadly, we can't quite get it all the way through. But boys, I'm telling you now, with how Chloe Kelly is playing, I'm actually going to be really torn as to whether it's Eze or Kelly coming in, because Kelly has been so phenomenally good. Great ball in here, by the way. Eze, Lloris with the save. Leroy Fer can't quite get up. I'm not sure who's jumping there, but I don't think they're going to out-jump Lorente. But Paul Smith with the strike at Eder Militao. It's another corner. Oh, lovely pass here. Jafinho through one-on-one. Begovic comes close. Begovic with a fantastic save in the end there. Ethan Laird brings it away. Lovely stuff in the end, boys. From a problem, or a chance that could have very easily been a problem, we've actually come away pretty well there, unscathed. And Armstrong, can he take it past Hernandez? Good step in there from Hernandez. Good block, mate. Kenneth Powell with a great tackle there, and it's going to drop to Smith. Smith's going to try and cut inside. Does do enough to win the ball there. Chloe Kelly, the one time I maybe should have chipped it, I didn't, and I'm a fool, but it doesn't really matter. 3-0, a big win in our extra game on the episode today, and that gives us something to think about. I love ending these episodes off with giving you guys a question, giving you guys something to think about and a decision to make for me when I'm struggling. But I've got plenty to leave for you guys this time. Firstly, let me know if you're all good with me getting the Dazelle stuff finished off stream, off camera and stuff, and just getting it done so that we can then work our way into getting Powell done. And again, if you're happy to get him done off camera and everything, just so we can power through them, so we can get the main man Armstrong and the main man Aussie, get those in as well, because again, time is against us with these, very much up against the clock to try and get them done in time. So let me know if you guys are okay with that, and let me know who we bring into the starting 11. For me, it's between Eze and between Kelly. They are for sure the people that come in here. The decision and the question is though, who comes in, because both of them really, I think, will be absolutely phenomenal for us. And I do genuinely think that either is a dub. So Eze or Kelly, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you're okay with me doing Dizel and Pal off video as well. And let me know if you enjoyed today's video by leaving a like on it. It supports me, the video, the channel, and the series out a whole bunch. If you're new, hit the sub button and turn notifications on to be told anytime that we upload a video. If you want to check us out on our live streams, make sure you check out our Twitch, Hursty Games, down below. There's a link along with our TikTok and our Twitter. Show them all some love. It's much appreciated. But for now, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome. And I'll see you very soon. Look after yourselves. And of course, wash your hands. Take care.